Today we're going to learn about the Inuit people. They lived way in the north up here in this blue area. Super cold up in this area. Let's find out about their life. If you were to turn a globe where you could see the tippy top, where the North Pole is, you would find the Arctic Circle. It's really cold at the Arctic Circle. There's a frozen place on Earth where it is always cold. The ground is frozen and the land is flat. For much of the year, it's covered in a white blanket of snow. It's fun to play in snow for a day or two, but I cannot imagine living in a place like this. The first people to arrive in the Arctic quickly learned that in order to survive, they must adapt to their new surroundings. They created tools, built homes, and made clothing that allowed them to make the most of the natural resources this polar region had to offer. They learned to hunt caribou, seals, and whales. One of the early groups that settled in the Arctic region was the Inuit, sometimes known as the Eskimos. From early times, the Inuit adapted their way of life to the frozen land and sea of the Arctic. In the winter, they built homes called igloos, made from hard-packed snow and blocks of ice. In the summer months, they lived in tents or timber-framed houses. The family was the most important part of early Arctic life. Each family member played an important role. The head of the family was the father, who hunted for food and built the family's homes. The oldest and most experienced male hunter often served as the head of the village as well. Other village members looked to him for wisdom and guidance. Women played a key role in helping the family survive. They prepared food and made animal skins into tents and clothing. Even children had a role collecting driftwood, as well as herbs, greens, and berries to eat. The people of the tribe worked together to hunt and care for their families. Next, you're going to watch a video and you're going to look for different ways the Inuit people use their environment to help them survive. After that, you will click on the submission button and answer this question. What are 3 ways the early American Indians of the Arctic used their environment? Be sure to write those in nice, complete sentences.